I know that there isn't a good formal definition of intelligence, but maybe
Sure.
you could kind of give us your take on what the definition of intelligence is.
Sure thing. So I think it's worth noting that I don't think that there is necessarily a unitary definition of intelligence. I am a firm believer in the idea that there are different types of intelligence. But the thing that defines different types of intelligence are essentially different norms, different definitions of what is good or bad. And so, how I'm tempted to define intelligence is to say once you receive some kind of norm, something that says this is what's desired, this is undesired, then intelligence is the ability to adhere to the norm. So, when we talk about an intelligent system, we're talking about a system that is somehow capable of adhering to some norm, whatever that norm may be. In the case of human beings, there are, and maybe even animals more broadly, we can say there are all sorts of norms that we adhere to that are obviously endowed to us courtesy of evolution and the desire, not just desire, the need to survive and reproduce ourselves. And so a lot of the norms that we're concerned with and that define our intelligence are more specifically related to behaviors that help to ensure our safety, help us to plan out the necessary things to achieve our goals of finding energy, to sustain ourselves, of raising our families, et cetera, et cetera. And when we talk about artificial intelligence, I think it's worth noting that the even defining that itself then becomes a kind of funny exercise because, as I said, there are different forms of intelligence depending upon the norms that you apply. And arguably, all of computer science is concerned with getting computers to do useful things according to some norm. But when we talk about artificial intelligence specifically as a subfield of computer science, what we're really talking about are systems that can adhere to the sorts of norms that people can. So that's what we mean by artificial intelligence is specifically those forms of intelligence that are in some ways kind of human-like. And then we're kind of narrowing down to a specific form of intelligence. So that form of intelligence that can successfully reach goals in order to successfully, uh, well, do things like survive or obtain necessary resources, or more broadly, be part of a team. So do the things, this is another key part of human intelligence, is the way that we adhere to social norms. So when another person or an organization asks you to do something, you can do that thing. An intelligent person can do that thing that's being asked of them. And likewise, that's what we're looking for with artificial intelligence is when we give it a request as part of its joint role in our broader organization, whatever it is, or society, that the computer is capable of fulfilling that request, of adhering to that norm. So this is a very long-winded way of saying that that's kind of the definition that I think we want to operate with is the ability to adhere to the kinds of norms that human beings can and to reach goals and plan out steps necessary to reach goals of the sort that human society demands of an intelligent agent.